Thank you, Toastmaster of the morning, Toastmaster Sabina Shrestha. A very warm good morning to all the fellow Toastmasters and guests present here today. Today, Toastmaster Bijay Khadka will be delivering his Level 2, Project 2 speech, Understanding Your Communication Style. And the title of the speech is Give a Chance. The purpose of this project is for the member to learn about different communication styles and identify his or her primary style. The purpose of this speech is for the member to share the impact of his or her style on others. Timer, please note that the time for Toastmaster Bijay Khadka would be 5 to 7 minutes. So over to you, Toastmaster of the morning, Toastmaster Sabina. Thank you.
So let us all put our hands together for our first speaker, Toastmaster Bijay Khadka. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the morning. Okay, this week was blast. Vicky Kaushal and Katrina got married. We all know that. I got rejected on multiple job interview and still some are on the pending phase. And I also got failed on my license trial. Yet, we all watched the amazing Netflix content called 14 Picks. Nothing is impossible. So I hope everyone was over here. Good. So what is the moral conviction of being human if we are not capable of letting go the ego and self-esteem? What is the price one has to pay to feel sorry and come back to your life? When I say this sentence, give a chance, back then when my plus 2 result was about to publish, I knew that I was going to be on the tip of blade. Then boom, result was out. By luck or by chance, I somehow passed the exam. Definitely, I'm not the guy who study a lot, but I somehow passed the exam. But my marks were not good enough so that I can come to Kathmandu Valley and do my further studies. But my hostel warden was very kind enough to let me go for my further study. That moment, back then, that moment I realized how it felt like giving a chance to someone. Ladies and gentlemen, let's face it, what if Shah Rukh Khan was never given a chance to act in a movie? What if Messi was never given a chance to play a football? And what if I was never given chance to come to Kathmandu Valley? This city would have lacked one handsome man. When I say this, let me ask everyone, how many of you are good at talking to new people? For me, it's like -100. I was never good at it. And in future, I won't be good at it. I think so. Last few months, I tried speaking with someone, a really beautiful lady. And the situation is like this now. She is not even replying back. And I thoroughly believe that everyone should be given a chance. Just imagine, what if Simran never gave chance to Raj in DDLJ. And the moment when Simran was rushing back to train to catch up with the Raj, and he never gave his hand. Just imagine the moment. Nothing goes from your side when you say thank you or welcome. When you greet someone with namaste, in return, you are definitely getting a namaste. For example, if I say namaste to anyone, of course, he or she gonna say namaste to me back. So there goes nothing from your side if you greet or if you say thank you or welcome. And there is another word called YHOPE, hope. Hope. Imagine your loved one on a hospital bed and there is only one chance of survival. Yet you do anything in your power with the hope that they become normal back again. Like I'm doing now. I think the phone should be here. Like I'm doing now, checking my phone that one day she's gonna reply my message. We humans are considered as one of the most intelligent living beings on this planet Earth. Although our limits have crossed the sky, there is likely one thing we should overcome. That is ego and self-esteem. My dear fellow Toastmaster, history has witnessed many war and combat over time. All started with spark and turned into fire. Several million has become widowed and several million has died. All started with the spark and turned into fire. What if one had just said sorry before all those mess started? Yet there is a print of nuclear bomb in Japan, and which is written in the history with the bad name. And who knows how many more to come in future and what gonna happen in next. So I say this phrase, so I appreciate it today more than ever, more than I did yesterday. Tomorrow I will appreciate it more tomorrow than today, because life is short and fragile. So celebrate life, give chance to people. If you haven't told someone that you love them, do it now. Tell people how much they meant to you, and call your friend, text them, hug them. And how many of you have ever traveled in Nepal yatat? Anyone? Nepal yatat? Please be nice to the people in Nepal yatat, because while you are traveling Nepal yatat, it's really big mess over there, and everyone know. And please be nice to people in Nepal yatat. And thank you for listening to me, and over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amita, for the lovely introduction once again. Talking about Toastmaster Bijay Khadka, your speech was amazing. I truly enjoyed listening to your speech. Instead of telling about the various communication styles in a traditional way and explaining your communication style, you started with so many humorous stories that was very interesting for all of us. The three things that I like about your speech was the way you delivered the speech was beautiful. You are very confident throughout your speech. You are very comfortable on the stage. And the most important thing was you are very clear on what you want to say to the audience. Your speech was well crafted. We got to hear a beautiful, fluent, and natural speech from Toastmaster Bijay Khadka today. However, as a Toastmaster, we all are here to improve ourselves, to enhance our communication skills. So I have a few suggestions for you to take your better speech to the spectacular speech in days to come. To make your speech more thrilling, you could work on your vocal variety. Like you could have said, but my math was not good enough, with little lower voice. And the excitement you want to share, like that moment, that could have added a charm to your speech. Your speech could have been much better if you wore a smile on your face throughout the speech. That was a little missing part I found on your speech. You would also want to work on your expressions, as I found it was same throughout the speech. Finally, to sum up, you are an amazing speaker. You can master your skill if you could work on the mentioned point. All the best, Toastmaster Bijay. Thank you, and over to you, General Evaluator.